Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another installment of Scott's Selections here for Sunday, September 20th. We're getting today's play of the day, a quick recap of what happened yesterday. We ended up giving out a look-ahead line in a WNBA playoff game coming up Sunday afternoon, but we also ended up having a couple of plays in either the joint video with Scott Steen and I or with the UFC earlier in the week, so we're going to be recapping those. Overall, college football, we ended up going 2-1, and we made a profit of 0.75 units. We were going for the sweep, but North Texas gave up 65 points and they ended up losing by 30. So anytime you score 35 points and you lose by 30, pretty much sums up all you need to know about their defense, and they're going to be an over team moving forward. For the UFC, we ended up winning the only play as we had Bueno Silva on the money line with Chimaev money line, two-pick parlay at minus 125 on Bet Online. Both fighters ended up winning their fight in the first round, so that was an easy sweat-free win. Both fights, and we ended up getting a nice 0.8 units there. So overall, we ended up going 3-1 for a 1.55 unit day. Solid. And we're going to be looking for another profitable day here on Sunday with a couple of pending plays already. And now we're going to be doing another play. And even though there's stuff on the NFL, I already gave out a play of the day on the NFL for Sunday, we're going to be looking at the NBA. And there will be game 2 of the Western Conference Finals between the Denver Nuggets and the Los Angeles Lakers. And the play for this video is going to be on the Los Angeles Lakers first half spread, -4, which is available on DraftKings at minus 117 at time recording of 2:12 a.m., I should say, Eastern time. A couple reasons why I like the Lakers here at -4. First of all, it's market wide at 4.5, or roughly minus 110, minus 112. I know FanDuel has minus 112, so you're paying 5 extra cents a juice, and you're picking up half a point of value, along with a push draw, so that's just a great deal in itself. But if you want to actually break it down, Denver has been the comeback kids of the playoffs, of course, going down 3-1 in each of the first 2 series before coming back. However, what has not really been mentioned is the fact that Denver has also been the comeback kids in individual games, as they have really not been a good first-half team in the playoffs. And if you look at the recent results, Denver has not covered the first half, has not covered this number of +4 in the first half in 4 of their last 5 games. Meanwhile, the Lakers have been the opposite. They have been absolutely coasting in the first quarter of their respective games, and the Lakers have won the first half of each of their last 5 games by at least 4 points. So the Lakers have been really good in the first half of games. Denver has not. And what you've seen in game 1 of this series is that the Lakers are just simply the much better basketball team. I know that people thought the same thing about the Clippers in game 1 against the Nuggets in that respective series, but the Lakers just have too much size, too much athleticism, and I don't think the Nuggets have any answers. If you really broke down what you saw in game 1, the issue was that Jokic had to deal with the likes of Anthony Davis, Dwight Howard, even JaVale McGee a little bit, and the Lakers were just able to bully him into foul trouble. And I think you should see something similar in this matchup. The Lakers end up outscoring the Nuggets by 13 in the second quarter, and the Lakers end up scoring 34 points in each of the first 2 quarters of this game. The main issue I have with Denver is defensively. They just can't stop the Lakers. Anthony Davis goes for 37 and 10. LeBron ends up going for 15 and 12, but he played 31 minutes. Davis only played 33. LeBron decided to take a more passive approach once the game got out of reach. But the issue that you simply have with the Nuggets is that they can't guard LeBron and they can't guard Anthony Davis. And I'm not really sure what they're supposed to do defensively, especially if Dwight Howard's coming off the bench giving you 13 points in 16 minutes. The issue you have with Denver, once again, is the fact that you only really have 2 guys you can trust. If you break it down, Michael Porter Jr. was pretty good in the first game off the bench with 14 points and 10 rebounds. Only shot 3 and 9 from the floor. But if you really break everything else down, Jokic had 21 points, Murray had 21 points, Porter had 14, and nobody else had double digits. So Denver kind of still relies too heavily on Jokic and Murray, which is a problem, considering the fact that the Lakers are one of the best defensive teams in the entire league. At the end of the day, I think Anthony Davis is going to continue doing whatever he wants because Jokic is not a great defender. I think LeBron will do whatever he wants. I know people are going to potentially reference the MVP conversation that LeBron had with the media the other day, where he announced that he was pissed off that he only got 16 first-place votes. Did he deserve to win the MVP? No, but I do believe that it's going to piss him off moving forward. It kind of reminds me of The Last Dance when Jordan talked about facing Karl Malone in the NBA Finals. Malone won the MVP that he probably didn't deserve, and Jordan had the classic line saying, it became personal to me. That became a meme in itself. But the fact that Jordan took it personally that the media picked somebody else over him to win MVP, I do think that's going to motivate LeBron a little bit, and I think that LeBron should come out with a lot of bad intentions in this game. And I think the Lakers should enter the halftime break with at least, let's say, a 6 or 7 point lead minimum. So for that reason, the play of the day here for Sunday, September 20th is going to be on the Lakers -4 in the first half, which is available at -117 on DraftKings. That's an installment of Scott's selections here for Sunday, September 20th. Good luck to all of you and respect the best today. Bye, everyone.